Today is Wednesday, February 8th, 2023. We are going to do a socked-in hike today on Tom Field and Willey. This is Avalon right here, which normally has a nice view, but we're not even going to bother. You go right by it. We're not going to summit because there's not going to be anything to see. And over here is Webster and Jackson. All right, 10 o'clock in the morning. It should be clearing up a little bit the later we get in the day. We are approaching Avalon now, and it is quite steep here. John's about 3 feet away from me, maybe 5. Oh, it really gets your heart rate up. And there's a little bit of fresh snow, like an inch, but it's nice. Not too icy underneath. We still have some exposed roots and rocks. This is a primo butt sledding route for people who are daring. It's a little too fast for my liking. We did it one time. One of my snowshoes fell off. Oh, here comes someone. And I had to go back up to get it, which really stunk. All right. We're a little bit past Avalon now. There's just a little break in the trees. So, if we could see, we would see over here. I'm having a hard-boiled egg. This is the side of Willey and Field. I guess it would be Field, and Willey would be over here more. And then over here would be the presidentials. Southern presidentials. Oh well, not today. But it is pretty. We got some light snow. And we just saw one person coming down, and there's another set of prints that are going up. So I think there's only 2 people out here. No cars were parked on the road, so they must have parked at the AMC Highland Center, I'm thinking. All right, well, there's not a lot of views in general on these, so it's not like we're missing a lot, but there are, like Willey has a nice view right off the summit, but that's okay. It's pretty. Okay, so this is the summit of Mount Willey, which is, there's normally a cairn somewhere, like right here.
Once it gets knocked
There's a
down,
little trail up into the trees here, which it is a little higher up there, but we've walked around in there before. There's no marking. It is like a herd path. People go to the bathroom in there. If you come up here in the summer, it's just wads of toilet paper. It's nasty.
Disgusting.
And then down behind John here, if you go down this way, just a little bit around the corner, there's a little side view, a little spur off to the left that goes out to a view of the Webster Cliffs and down into Crawford Notch. It's a nice view. No view today though, so we're not going to bother. And we didn't stop on Field on our way through. Well, we took a picture at the high point. The cairn is completely buried. There's a big cairn on Willey and Tom. On Field and Tom. Field's was totally buried, and I heard in a trail report yesterday that so is Tom's. So we have to go back through Field, so perhaps it will clear out a little bit by then. It was supposed to clear after 1 o'clock and more towards 4 o'clock, but we'll see. I mean, it was also supposed to do that on our last hike, and it didn't really ever clear for us. So we'll see. This section between Field and Willey had not been traveled in the last couple days, I would say. So there were some substantial drifts, and there's a little bit of fresh snow also. So snowshoes are definitely the best choice. And yeah, still no views. This is quite steep right here. So we're on the Willey Range Trail now, heading over towards Tom. No view when we came back to Field. It was pretty windy, so we just kept moving. There's one other person now who came up to Field and is now heading over towards Willey. So I don't know if we'll see them or not, but it's been a quiet day out here. This is really pretty woods. Usually they get really coated with snow in this section. And I think it's really nice in the winter because this is kind of slow going and tedious in the summer. So basically running water down this whole section of trail. But now it's pretty fast going. I would love that. All right, so we are past the summit of Field. You can scooch out. In the winter, at least, you're up high enough on snow. And there's Carrion right smack dab in the center there. And then the Hancocks right kind of behind that little tree in the middle. And then over here are the Bonds and the Twins, which are still in the cloud. And then I think Zealand is right here. Yay! Some kind of view. Actually, I can't. I'm stuck where I am now, but there are other direction views, I believe. And this is the treed-in viewless summit of Mount Tom. Nothing to see here. Usually there is a big cairn. I believe it's right there, buried in the snow. And we're going to go back out this way. I think there is a view out towards the Presidentials, which didn't have as much clearing. When we came up, I could peek out there. So we'll see. I figured the longer we wait, the clearer it will get. So I'll take a look on the way out. Okay, we're back at the car. Took us about 5 hours, a little under. And yeah, now the sun is out. Some places, blue skies. Blue sky. Blue sky. So we're gonna take a stop off at the Mount Washington overlook there. The Mount Washington Hotel Resort overlook. We'll see how much it cleared out. I don't think anything over Eisenhower is clear yet, but maybe. We shall see. Train tracks. Only 4 cars here. It looks like there's maybe 1 or 2 down there. They didn't clear the parking lot after the last snowstorm, but they did close do the shoulder, so there's lots and lots of parking along the shoulder, especially on a weekday. All right, let's go check out the overlook. So we are pulled over at the lookout point for the Mount Washington Hotel Resort. So you can see that the summits are still softening. Over this way, Eisenhower's maybe clear, just about. Pierce looks like it's good. It's about 4 o'clock, no, 3:20 in the afternoon.